I know spring over there. Wow. So I won't be too repetitive, but since the first edition of Salone del Gusto back in 1996, so on the 20th anniversary, we decided to change the skin of the event that in 2012 became Salone del Gusto and Terra Madre. So merging the two souls and the two events, that major event that Slow Food was organizing, merging them together and giving the opportunity to the public and to the people to experience what the Terra Madre network is and what the Terra Madre members of this network care and work. This year, so this coming September, we decided to bring the Salone del Gusto and Terra Madre outside the Lingotto pavilions where it used to be, which was an indoor building where used for big conferences and events in Turin. And we decided to bring it outside in the city of Turin, using the spaces and the available squares of the city to host the producers and the Terra Madre delegates. So we also anticipated the dates because hoping in good weather. So the dates are from the 22nd to the 26th of September in Turin. And the format of the event will remain the same. So there will be a market space and areas in one of the main and most historical park of Turin, where producers from all over the world will have the opportunity to display, showcase their products and talk to the consumers and to the public. There will be producers coming, well, in 2014 we had producers coming from over 90 countries in the world. So from the Italian producer to the German producer to the producer from Ethiopia or from South Korea. So a huge range of products and a huge range of people, because the added value and the real core message that we would like to pass on in these meetings is, and in this kind of event, is that people have to connect with each other. People have to talk with the producers and with the people who produce the food, who can tell and share the stories of the product. So going beyond the packaging, the label, who are not providing enough information, and seeing and meeting the people. And this is also why we are hosting and we are working together with the different countries to have delegations and people representing the countries and the different projects in the country to Turin. First of all, to connect between each other, so to share experiences and to make new connections with people who might be from the other side of the world, but they're facing the same challenges and same problems and might have alternatives and solutions that might be working also in the other side of the world. So for Canada, for example, we'll have 55 delegates and people will be identified to come and represent the wide network and work that you are doing here in Canada. But of course, the event is open to the public, and especially this year, by bringing the event outside in the city of Turin, there will not be an entrance ticket. So anyone from the citizen working in the building nearby or from the schools, they will have the opportunity to come, visit the event, participate in some of the activities that are very different, from tastings to conferences and meetings on specific topics and issues. Besides the delegates and the identified and selected people from each country, the invitation to come and visit the event, which can really be a turning point for the work that you can do back in your country, is of course open to anyone, because you will have the opportunity and the chance to meet other people who do your same kind of work in other countries, in other contexts, and in other cultures, and receive and gain from them inspirations and motivation to keep doing the work that you are already doing, and maybe also get some new inspiration for new possible projects and involvement by simply talking and meeting with people, which is the main area of work that we are putting together, because Terra Madre is a network, is a platform, and is made of people and volunteers. So offering a place and a platform to meet is our way to get you connected and get you motivated and committed to supporting the work that you do locally, regionally, and nationally, but also globally, because it's true that we are, each of us work in our own community, but at the end we are part of an international and a global movement, which has an international scope, and this is, I think, it's one of the added values. So work locally but think globally, in the sense of knowing that we are part of a global community that work and would like to see a different food system. So in order to be part of this conversation, joining and participating in the Terra Madre and Salone del Gusto event might be a good element if you have never been there, and if you have already been there, it might be a good occasion to meet new people and maybe old friends as well. So I don't know if you have any additional questions more specific to the event, more than happy to answer them.